Hello guys, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Today I bring to you another important video, a tutorial that if you listen and watch carefully, you have much to gain. So we are going to be cutting out, drafting and cutting out a shirt, a corporate wear, a formal wear. So these are the things we'll be needing for this tutorial: a chalk, a French cuff, a tape roll, a scissor. And please, if you're a new viewer, subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification button so that you'll be updated each time we upload a new video. Thank you. Like and share. This is the measurement we are going to be working with. The shoulder 17.5 sleeve, length 25, 24.5, bust, that is the chest 42, sleeve round 13.5 and 9.5, the length 28. We have the shape 36, the neck 16, and shoulder slant 3 inches. So right there we go. I'm going to be marking our shoulder line. And our measurement is going to start up from the shoulder line downwards. So in this case, we are having 28.5. We are going to add 1/4 to it to make it using 29.75. And I'm going to transfer the same point to that place. So from that edge there, I'm going to go in by 2 inches all through. And connect the mark areas straight like that down. I'm going to connect the one I marked, the bottom of the shirts. So the neck, we are making use of neck 16. So I'm going down by 2 inches, the neck deep, and the width is going to be 2 1/4. Connect it like that. Now I'm imputing the shoulder measurement, that is 17.5 divided by 2 plus seam allowance, that is 1/2 inches. I'm going to bring it down again to join the 2 points. Connect those 2 points. Now I'm going to impute my shoulder slant, that is 3 inches. And go down by 8.5 for the armhole. That's the chest line, armhole line there. Going to connect those 2 lines straight. So because we want a shirt that will have a curve down there, I'm going up by 2 inches and to connect it so that it will enable us have a straight line when we are going to curve it. Now the shape there, the tummy there is 17. Connect it like that again, straight. Going to impute the chest measurement. That is 42 divided by 4, give us 10.5. I'll mark plus 1/4 inches for the button overlapping of the button, plus the seam allowance. So I have imputed it there. I will use the chest measurement in the hip side, and here we have 36 divided by 4 plus the overlapping and the sewing allowance. I'm going to connect those points from the chest line to the shape down to the hips. Now you go 3/4 deep the armhole. I'm going to trim it, so you watch carefully as I'm going to trim it so that you don't have any excess. While cutting the back is when I'm going to trim it. So you connect the neckline to the shoulder slant, and now we curve the down depending on how you want your curve to be. It doesn't have a specific one. So the drafting of the front pieces is done. You're going to cut it out. Going to notch it there so that we can be able to know when we are going to bend it. Yes. Now those fabrics there, they were 2, ash and a blue, so I had to combine them because they are of the same measurement, the same client that has it. So for that overlapping, button overlapping is what I'm keeping now. 1 inches, you can still keep it 3/4. It will really lap well. Have you seen? You have to remove the space because I already added it in the drafting. While I was drafting the shirt, I added the allowance there. So you're going to go up by 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches. Remember, if you want this shirt to have 2 pieces, like this other corporate shirt that has 2 turning, this shoulder slant won't really fit, and even if it fits, it won't give you what you're supposed to get. That is why I'm coming up with this video, so that you know how to cut a shirt based on the shoulder slant. To bend it down, and cover that place, the front pieces, by 1/2 inch, the sewing inch, and cut it out like that. Remember, we went the neck deep for the front pieces was 2.5 and the width 2 1/4. Going to impute the shoulder measurements now. That is 17.5 plus sewing allowance, and we are going to draft it like that to get our armhole, accurate armhole. For this bust 42, the armhole is supposed to be 11. That is 11. Go in. If the measurement is 17.5 as it is, then you are going to short it by 3/4 inches in the front pieces. While cutting the back, you're not going to deepen it like that. You go in, go out by 1/2 inches from the front. Have you seen it? Because the back is more broad than the front, and also for there to be an allowance for the hand or the arms to move, so that your client will not complain of the dress being too tight, complaining of not being able to raise his hands up. So we are done with the front and the back part of it. These are the pieces for the hand flap. That is 7 inches length and the width 3 inches. This is the collar, the small pieces of the collar. Now we are going to cut out the sleeves, and it's a long sleeves. We are going to impute the measurement, that is 24.5, but we are going to short it by 1 inches because you're going to use a hand cuff of 2.5 inches. So each time you are working with the 2.5 inches hand cuff, you short the real sleeve by 1 inches. So we go down by 4.5 for the sleeve slant, that curve, to avoid excesses in the armhole. You go down by 4.5. So many people use 5, but most clients complain of the dress being too tight. So we go in by 9 inches, go down by 9 inches to impute our slip round, that is in that muzzle side. Slip round plus sewing allowance, the same thing here, slip round stroke sewing allowance. Then we connect those 3 points. So look at, we are supposed to have 11 inches like we had in the other side. Have you seen it? That's 11 inches. Just take a look. You see, that's 11 inches. So you're going to cut it out now. Notch the midpoint. So you're going to cut out where that flap is going to be. From the middle there, we go in by 3 inches, or you can divide that place out in that folding as it is, you can divide it by 2. You go in by 4.5 to 5 inches so that the opening will be okay. As a normal measurement from 4.5 for adults to 5 inches. As you watch, you see, that is the front pieces. The side of the front is supposed to be a little bit in than the back to free all the excesses. Cut the back, the back facing now. And measure it 7 inches down because you're going to bend it. So in that case, where the pieces is supposed to be 2, we'll cut the same straight. So this is the big Colar pieces, the neck pieces, that big one, that is it. That's the back side, the front pieces, the back facing, that's the sleeves, the inner pocket for one of the shirts, the chest pocket, that's the neck, big pieces of the neck, the small pieces of the neck. Yes, those are the hand flaps. That is the hand cover. You're done with it. So thanks for watching. If you have not subscribed, please do that. Just subscribe now. Turn on the notification button so that each time we upload a new video, you will be updated. Share this video, like, as you encourage us to do more. Do have a nice time. See you in our next tutorial.